Now, for getting started overall with the course and learning Python, I do recommend getting Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code is basically your code editor, and it is one of the best programs that you can really get for editing in basically Python or any other programming languages, right? It's basically, I would consider it a professional program. So what we're going to do is we're just going to type in Visual Studio Code. Now, one thing here is important, that you do not click on any adverts. Now, why? Recently, Google has been basically advertising, and some other search engines have been advertising malware. So make sure that whatever you're downloading, it is the actual program, right? So Visual Studio Code, download for Windows or whatever you're on. Right now, additionally, you need to install Python. So if you just type in Python, make sure it's python.org. Come to downloads, and what you want is the latest release, right? Obviously, this release could be different, right? If you're watching this maybe from the time of the recording, could be a couple months, couple days, couple years. So make sure you just download the latest one for basically the best results. So download, come down, and if you're on Windows or if you're on another operating system, just download whatever you're on. And basically, if you're on Windows, just install the Windows 64-bit, download the 64-bit and save it to your desktop or wherever you want it. Where's that? There we go. That's the setup, and I need Python. Okay, so basically the Visual Studio Code is one of the most simplest really installations. You just need to launch it, run, accept the agreement. I would recommend getting create desktop icon and register code as an editor for supported file types and add to path, right? Next, install. Right, in the meantime, while this is installing, we can launch Python, run. I'm just gonna, right, for you, I might say, right, because I already have Python installed, I'm just gonna click modify. And I recommend installing everything, right? So from documentation, pip, idle, Python test suite, next. Add Python to environment variables, and if I'm not wrong, that should be it. Right, as soon as you basically install that SU, right, so that's you basically ready to go. Right, so once you basically launch Visual Studio Code, right, what you should do is you should come to extensions, so the little 3 and 1 separate cube. Now type in Python, and what you get is you get 3 extensions. I recommend getting Python Debugger, install this one, Python, and Pylons. Get all 3 of these extensions. They'll make everything much more simpler for you. So just install 3 of them and you should be ready to go, right?